to my get ready with me. So we are getting ready for the day. I already showered and this is what I used on my body. I used the discoloration serum by Good Molecules, and then I used the hydrating body serum by them as well. And I haven't put on any other lotion yet because we're in the bathroom, but now we're about to brush our teeth and wash our face. So just like I double cleanse my face, I'm gonna double cleanse my teeth. So I'm gonna use this 3D White toothpaste by Crest, and then I'm going to also use, well, this is their charcoal 3D White, and then I'm gonna use the stain eraser chalice on this last leg, and then I just use a regular toothbrush. And I'm gonna use the last of this one first. And now I'm about to use the charcoal one. It gives like a little deep clean. So I don't have any like regular floss, so I'm just gonna use one of these. And I floss in between each one of my teeth just to make sure there's nothing left in there. And then I'm gonna go in with some TheraBreath oil rinse. Again, gonna do a double one because I don't like this one. I don't like the Rainforest Name one. It tastes like outside. So I'm gonna use this clean mint Crest that I found, because that taste gotta go. I feel like I licked a minty tree. Now we're gonna wash our face, and I'm gonna use the Pharmacy Clean Bee. And I've been trying to do the whole don't wash your face in the morning thing, but I've been doing retinol at night, and so I feel like I kind of got to. Like, I really kind of feel like I have to. So that's what I've been doing. I'm actually really annoyed at these towels that I bought. So I bought these trying to be cheap, and they are so freaking tiny. Like, I gotta use like 2 or 3 of these just to get a clean face. So don't be on Amazon being cheap. Lesson learned. Okay, so 3 towels later, I'm going to wet my beauty blender real quick while my hands are damp, because I'm about to do our makeup and I'm so excited. Okay, so now we're gonna tone, and the first toner I'm gonna use is by Laneige. This is the cream skin toner, and this one is supposed to tone and hydrate. It's a 2-in-1 formula. I really like this one. I personally just am not always wanting to have to use a little face pad or whatever, but here we are. And yes, I did a toner down my neck because we are here to look young from here up, not just in the face. And now I'm going to use my favorite toner, and this one is the Beekman 1802 Milkshake Toner. And now we're going to get into our serums. So the first serum I'm going to use is going to be the vitamin C. Why did I say D? This is a Dermagrade one. It has a C, E, and salicylic acid. And then again, we're just gonna go face and neck. Then we're gonna move right into the niacinamide serum. And if you don't know what this does, so this one is supposed to refine the texture and improve the appearance of pores on your skin. Honestly, I'm running low, but we're gonna make it work. It's like, who texted me? It's too early. I'm a firm believer that people should not start talking to me until noon. Like, I'm a firm believer in that. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our discoloration serum. The thing about it is, like, I've been thinking about what makeup I'm gonna do today, but I low-key don't even know what I'm gonna wear. I think I might just wear some leggings, a t-shirt, and some tennis shoes. Fun fact, I am really bad about doing like a full glam look and then wearing like the most basic outfit, like jeans, leggings. Actually, let me not say jeans because I really don't wear jeans anymore. So usually it's just like leggings or just like a simple dress. Like, I never think about it all because I get so hyped up on like skincare and my makeup that the rest of it I'll be rushing. That's why I started like super early so I could film this for you guys. And not only film this for you guys, but take my time and be detailed in what I'm doing. So I'm letting those products dry down on my face, and while they dry down, which I know this sounds weird, but I let the products soak in. Then I go back and I put moisture onto my face. So today I'm going to use the Vichy, I have no clue how to say this, thermal water. I heard this thermal water was amazing. It was online only at Ulta, so I did order it, but I will say I like the way it comes out. I like the sleekness of the top. And then we put that moisture on our face so we could go in with some nail mucin. And then again, face and neck. This is why I did the body treatment and the hydrating serum already, so that when I'm putting these products on, they can go on top of those. And then after I do snail mucin, I like to wash my hands. It'd be so sticky. Not sticky, but like, I don't know. After I do that, plus the other serums and everything, I just feel like my hands need to be cleansed. So. And then I just kind of let it soak in for a second before I do anything else. So now I'm just going to go in with my moisturizer. That's my last step. And the moisturizer that I'm using today is the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer by Glow Recipe. It's a very thin one. It is hydrating and it smells freaking amazing. But I personally like to use this one after I do all this other stuff because it's a thinner moisturizer. And then while I'm letting this soak in, I'm gonna get everything set up for me to do my makeup, and then we're gonna get started on what we came for. So, not that I just realized that I was doing all of my skincare and I did not show y'all my eye cream, but my eye cream is by Good Molecules. I put that under here and then I put it on top on my lids. So while I'm letting that dry down before I start my makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows, and I am gonna use the 35 02 palette by Morphe. Look like this. I'm gonna use this one to do my brows, and I'm also gonna use a brow MVP pencil, and this one is by Miss Riri. This is by Fenty Beauty. So I'm gonna brush my brows with this end, and then, and only then, I am going to line the outside of my brows with this, just so that I kind of know where I want to like color in. So I feel like the bottom of my brows is still too slick from, oh shoot, it's still too slick from oh my god, this is like so bad. So when I first bought this, the whole little stick on the inside literally freaking came out, like the whole product, and now it's doing it again. So I really just, I don't know, I'm gonna have to swap it because I literally have only had this like 2 days. Okay, there we go. So now we got a little bit of an outline, because I'm gonna color this in like a ginger color. That's what I was going for when I got this. I wanted to do, I thought this was gonna be a lot lighter than it is. It's kind of like too dark. It's like very dark copper, and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna try to stick this back in here. And line my brows anyway. I literally only had this 2 days and it did this. So it came like faulty, which is no big deal. I can just take it back to Ulta and exchange it. And that's what I'm gonna do. So now we're gonna go in with the brow color. So the first color that I'm gonna go into is gonna be, it's called Heat, which is gonna be this color. And I like to use this on the tip of my brow, but I kind of start in the middle. And I kind of just lay it on there and color it in. I've only had this hair like a couple days, so I haven't really went crazy with the makeup look or had a lot of time to necessarily experiment. So I'm just trying to get the color deposited onto my brows. And then when I do like my foundation and everything, I can clean it up then. Like that's what the liner was supposed to do, but the liner was not freaking working. And I don't like that for me. So what I'm gonna do now is just finish filling these in. And then I do the front kind of like that. And then I'm gonna give it another brush to kind of brush the color through. It's not terrible, but it's not what I had in mind. I'll definitely say that. This is a quick, easy way. Another thing you can do is you can put concealer on your brows and flat out completely change your brows to like a muted color and then color them, but I don't want them that loud. So now we're gonna take some face primer, and I'm gonna prime my entire face. So I'm gonna use the rest of this sample that I have, but it's a sample of the one I already bought a big one of, this one. It's the MAC Studio Radiance. It's moisturizing, illuminating, and it is a silky primer. So I'm just gonna use the rest of it on my face. Shout out to MAC, because they still give out samples. Let me say that. So we're gonna rub this all over. I like to scoop my wig back a little bit just to make sure I don't like having those weird lines of demarcation. Okay, so once I prime with this primer, I'm going to go in with this other primer that I have that y'all, don't be sleeping on this primer. This is a drugstore primer, but listen, this is the L'Oreal Prime Lab 24 hour or up to 24 hour dullness reducer. It has 4% niacinamide in it, and it corrects dullness and evens the skin over time, and it's for tan to deep skin. So I like to prime in this area because that's the area where I have the discoloration of my face. So this is basically just gonna give your skin like a blur and color correct, so you don't have to worry about your skin or your foundation not looking even. And then after I do that one, I wash my hands because I be having an orange tint and I don't like that for me. So now I'm gonna take my little brow flat brush that I've had for 85 years. This one's from Morphe. It's an E43. I don't think they make this anymore. But anyway, I'm gonna put some P. Louise, and this is in the shade 2. I'm gonna put some on my lid, but I'm going to take that little bit that I just put on there, and now I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend that on my eyelids. So this basically is another way to kind of get like a blank slate to start with when it comes to doing your makeup. I know a lot of people like their P. Louise to be like super white, super thick. Me personally, I don't, and I do kind of bring it under my eyes a bit because I will be doing some eyeshadow down there. And then I'm going to start out with some MAC eyeshadows now, and this one is in the shade Soft Brown. This is my everyday color. So like if I do my makeup and I don't want my brows to crease, I just run this all over my lid with like on top of like whatever concealer or whatever I've done. And then I just cover my brows like that with it. And then, ooh, this is my older one, so I'll be breaking it. The little plastic piece be popping out. And then now I'm gonna go in with Brown Script by MAC, and I'm gonna grab a different brush, but it is another fluffy brush. This one is the M504. If you guys remember, this is like the one Jaclyn Hill swore by. So I'm gonna bring that color on the outside, and then start bringing it in a bit at the top on my lid in the outer corner. And then I'm gonna pull it out just a bit. And then that's, let me. That's what we're working with. So now I have these 3 colors, and I'm not sure which one I want to use, but I have Red Brick by MAC, and it's like a kind of, it's like a burnt orange. And then I have Rule, which I love. This is like a soft like orangey with the brown undertone. And then this one is Cheer Me On, and this one is also a matte foundation by MAC. Kind of looks like that. I think I'm gonna use Red Brick first, and I'm gonna just put it in between the brown and my lid to kind of start bringing in that color. That's how I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to dip into Cheer Me On. I think. Alright, there we go. Let me tell y'all, don't be sleeping on MAC eyeshadows. They are expensive compared to like palettes, but I've had these for so long and they're so freaking pigmented, like so pigmented. And then now I'm just gonna take that brush and flip it over on the other side and go into Rule and place it right there. Kind of like a little bit of an ombre effect is what it's doing. Okay, so that's kind of the vibe. That's kind of what we got going. I was gonna use the Morph shadows, but then I got inspired to do this. So this is what we're working with. Okay, so I did my liner off camera because I'm not there yet with my liner. However, I'm kind of salty because they both look really good, but they look like 2 different eyeliners. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do, ooh, what I could do, Lord, please don't let this end me. I could okay, so that's probably the best I can do to try to make them look similar because my freaking hand is shaking so bad. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our foundation, and the foundation that I'm gonna use is gonna be the Dior, and this one is the Forever Skin Glow in the shade 4.5, and I'm gonna use the same little brush that I used on the P. Louise, the little flat brush, to distribute this on my face. So first, I'm gonna put it in the middle of my forehead and kind of line my brows with it. Just to clean up the top. And then it kind of also gives me like a line of demarcation, I guess. To know like, okay, don't go this lower, this much lower or whatever. And then now I'm gonna put foundation all down here. And I saw this technique because my under eyes do be creasing. And I saw this girl, and the girl that I saw, she does not put her foundation under her eyes, just her concealer. Which, I mean, of course that makes sense, but y'all know we used to just be like the put your foundation everywhere people. So that's kind of what I've always done, because that's what's always worked for me. So I'm gonna try not to put any right under my eye. Y'all, this foundation just, it lays so beautifully on my skin. And I probably look so much lighter in the camera than it really does in person, because I promise you it's not as light as it feels like it's showing up. Okay, so now for my concealer, I'm gonna use the Dior Forever Skin Correct concealer, and I'm just gonna put it under my eye. And then I'm gonna take the same little flat brush, I'm gonna wipe it off, and I'm gonna get some concealer and go right under my wings that I did. Who called me? Not today. And I like to go right under there like this, just to try to make it look good, and then make it be a little bit more defined so it can be a little more precise. So now I'm gonna take my beauty blender and buff out the concealer. And since I already did my eyeshadow, I want to be as careful as I can. Not, because usually I just run this everywhere, like I just go all over my face. So something else I like to do at this point in the game, I like to let the concealer sit for a second to see how I feel about it, to see if I feel like I need more or if it's not bright enough, because sometimes I like to do a super bright under eye, in which I may end up doing. I'm gonna try to fix the camera though, because I feel like I look so much lighter than I really am. Okay, I feel like I look a little bit brighter. So now for the worst part of it all, we're gonna try to put on these lashes. So the lashes that I'm putting on are the Sister Nature lashes by Kiss, and the ones that I'm putting on are Sage. So I've been letting the glue dry while we did the foundation. Ooh, ooh. All right, I think this one is on. All right, so I think they're both on pretty good. So I'm gonna let them dry down for a second, and then while they are drying down, I'm going to take this One Size Beauty by Patrick Starr concealer, and this one is medium 1. It's a neutral one, and I'm gonna go right here for some extra brightness. And then I'm gonna take my beauty blender and kind of just buff it out a bit. Alright, so this looks like super bright, but it's not going to even come out this bright because I use the MAC setting powder in the shade medium. This is the blur powder I reviewed, well, I showed you guys in one of my hauls, but then I use my little triangle from Amazon. And I just set everywhere up under here. Y'all, I'm so excited about this makeup look. Like, I feel like it's eating. Honestly, I feel like this is probably the best that I've done my makeup in a very long time, because usually I'm in here like 30 minutes or less. Let's go. And then now I'm gonna get my big brush that I use all over, and I'm gonna also get my little bronzer brush. So I'm gonna brush under here first to get any excess powder out. Check my lashes real quick. Yeah, they laid. So now I'm gonna use this bronzer. This is the Chanel bronzer, and this is in the shade 395 Soleil Deep bronzer. Y'all, I have wanted this my entire life, but the shade was never dark enough, I felt like. But now it is. Shout out to you, Chanel. Even though if they made a 400, that would make me even more happy. Like something super deep, kind of like in between this shade and this shade. This is the NARS Laguna Beach in the shade 4, I think. Yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna take, where is my freaking brush? Oh, so this is the Morphe E43 45. I like to dip into the bronzer and then do one of these. And then I just bring it down and contour my nose. Ta-da! So now that I've done all of this stuff, I'm going to take my MAC powder, because that's the one that's in here, but I also use the One Size Beauty one. I keep that one in my purse. But I'm going to take this on here and just kind of set my face with it. I wish I had some clear brow gel. The one I have is colored, but if I had some clear brow gel, I would brush it onto my brows, but I don't. So now we're about to do a little cheat. So another thing I like to do is I like to set my face twice. So this one is the Lancome Fix It and Forget It 24-hour makeup setting spray. I got this as a free gift or something like that. So I'm just trying to use it. So that's what I do. So now I'm just gonna give my face a little setty set. And then we're gonna move on to some blush. So the blush I'll be using today, I've never used. This is the Volume 1 by Juvia's Place. And these are the 2 shades that come in there. So I'm gonna use this burnt orange shade. Actually, yeah, we're gonna just use this one. I was thinking about using the other one I have too. I have the peachy color, but I feel like this just eats with the foundation, with the eyeshadow. So yeah, we're gonna press that into the skin. Ooh, I'm so freaking excited. And then we're gonna do a little highlight. We're gonna do a little highlight, but I don't know what highlight I'm gonna use. Ooh, actually, okay, I think I got an idea. So I have this highlight by Makeup Shayla and ColourPop in Boomin', and then I have Pose. I think this one's a little too dark, so we're not gonna do that one. But then I also got this one. Now this one is an oldie but goodie. This one is by Becca. This one is, what the freaking shade is this? Oh, Topaz. It's Topaz. But I also got this. So this is by Becca too. This is a highlight pencil. It's like a stick. I think I'm gonna do the stick on my nose at the end. Ooh, hold up. Just for a little something. Maybe put a little bit under my brow. Just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. And then I'm gonna take, let me see. I need a freaking brush. This is a brush I got from Tarte. This is a dual brush. And I think I'm gonna just take the cap. Like, I'm not even gonna dip into the product. I'm gonna take the cap and put this on there. And just buff a little bit, and then I'm gonna take the little tiny side to buff it out. Oh my god, this looks so good. And that is gonna be everything. Like, I'm completely satisfied with the look. So now we're gonna set our face, and I'm gonna set my face with the One Size on Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. Let me tell you something, she works, but I'm finna sneeze because the fragrance is just, ooh child. And I used a lot because it's not that much left in here. And the only other thing I need to do, told you, is put some mascara on my lashes up under there. And this one is by Item Beauty. I don't think they carry this brand anymore. It's at Sephora. I bought it on sale with $6. This little brush was kind of tiny, so I felt like it would help my lashes. It did alright. Okay, so now let's talk about one last thing. Bottom lashes. So I'm gonna take my little triangle, because I forgot this actually, but I'm gonna take my little triangle, and I like to put it on here and hold my eye down so that I don't get a freaking thumbprint, fingerprint, or anything like that on my concealer. Where's the so I'm just gonna take this brush right here. This one is 412 by who's it by? Jesus, by Morphe. And I'm gonna take the darker one, which is Red Brick. I think I kind of want to use something more precise actually, so I'm gonna use this Juvia's Place brush. It came out of a set. I'm gonna dip into it and tap it off. All right, and I'm gonna add that color. And then now I'm gonna take some liner. I need a black liner. Ooh, so this one is by LA Girl. This is Ultimate Intense Auto Liner, and this one is just in the shade Ultimate Black. So I'm gonna do the same little technique. And I'm gonna do my waterline. And then I'm gonna take that little Item Beauty, where did it go? That little Item Beauty mascara. And actually I'm not gonna do nothing because I can't find it. So I might have to grab another one because I lost it just that quick. But I'm gonna take some more eyeshadow and kind of smudge the whole thing out again. The lash glue that I used was Lily Lashes, by the way. It's this. I really cannot find that mascara that I just had. Oh, I'll put it in the brush holder. So now I just dip in it and then I flick some of the end off. Take my little brush and I do one of these. To try to give myself a little va-va-voom for a bottom lash. All right. And then now we gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about my lips, and then I gotta do my hair. So, hang on. Okay. So this is what my hair looks like. It got a little wet in the shower last night, so Now we're just gonna spray it, and I'm gonna spray it with this blow dry spray by Kristen S. It's a heat protector as well, and I really like the smell of it. Like, if you don't want your hair to smell like flat irons, do this. So I do this all over my hair, and then I give it a good brush. And I got this wig from Curly Me. This is one of their glueless wigs. Okay, so I like to run my fingers through it. Make sure it's good to go. And then I have a glove. Let's start with a glove. Lord knows I need a glove because I'm clumsy. And I'm very accident prone. So I have my little heat protector glove. And I also have my Body Wave wand curler. And then I have my T3 curling iron. So the first thing that I'm gonna try to do, I don't really have an idea or a plan for my hair. I'm just trying to do something quick because I need to leave my house in 45 minutes. So yeah. So I'm hoping that I can do like some type of big curl vibe. And then take my wide tooth comb and just comb through it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And it's gonna be like kind of messy. Like, I ain't trying to do like super precise, super elite hair. Okay, so this is what the hair looks like. Very loose, very flowy, nothing crazy. And I'm about to go get dressed, and then once I get dressed, I'll come back and we'll do our lip. Okay, so we're back. We're dressed. We definitely did t-shirt and leggings. It's gonna be 60 today, so 60 tonight when I leave work. So I'm probably gonna do my Chelsea boots. Not that my voice trying to leave me. So I added some Laneige lip plumper to my lips to plump them up a bit. It's like the little balm. So now I'm just gonna wipe my lips, and then I'm gonna line them with Cork by MAC. This is like a soft brown. I kind of think I need to sharpen it a little bit. It didn't put out as much as I thought it was. So I'm gonna take my little sharpener by NARS. Or maybe this is the one by BH Cosmetics. I think this is the BH Cosmetics one. Anyway. Line my lips pretty good, and then I don't know how this color I'm gonna feel about it, but this is a lippy stick I got from ColourPop a long time ago, and this one is in Ziggy, and it's matte. It's like a matte orange. Oh, I do like it. Hold up. Okay, so that is what our makeup is gonna look like for the day, and then I'm gonna take this camera down and take you guys in the light because I just feel like the bathroom is not giving me justice. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the light, kinda in front of them. I like it. I think it's given and it works for me. So thank you guys for getting ready with me, and I will see y'all in my next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos like this one. Bye.